Hello everyone, welcome back to my part 2 video of War of Omens. Today I'm going to check out Daramek and Metris. In the previous video, which I'll put a link in the description, I talked about the overall game, the store, a little bit about the campaign, quests, that kind of stuff. The crafting, meaning upgrading your cards. And I played some Vespitol and Ndazu factions, so today we'll look at Daramek and Metris. I'll try to keep this video a little bit shorter, and yeah, that's it. So I'll do Journeyman with these guys. Daramek is very creature-based, whereas Metris, who I'm playing against here, is kind of a steal your resources, steal your cards, copy your cards, and then do a lot of timed attacks and that kind of thing. So he'll put down these bombs that after a certain amount of time they'll just hit me hard. But the thing about Metris is almost all their cards are one use, so they have to keep rebuying them. They are usually cheaper, but still one use, and lots of times you get some time to try and defend against them. So I want to kill them fast. Gold panners, when they come into play, when I feed them hearts, and every turn they'll just give me a coin, so they're good to get out early. The herd of goats has a little bit of life, 2 life, and will just produce random resources each turn. Scavengers only have 1 life, but they produce a resource when you put them into play, and every turn, and when they die, 50% of the time they just come back to my hand rather than my discard pile. So I'm going to start with them in my turn. Oh shoot, I should have converted that into coin. Luckily he didn't have anything to attack with, or he would have probably killed my gold panners there. Feast will be a nice card eventually. It lets me sacrifice my weakest ally, which I don't know how the game determines who's the weakest, but it seems like it looks at like your health, the health of the creature, the ally. So sacrifice the weakest one, and I'll draw 2 of my cards from my draw pile, not from the left side, the bank. So I don't want to play that yet. I'll throw out another resource generator, the herd of goats. So he's going to be stealing a resource of mine every turn. And next card he destroys, which could be Bezel, could be something else he plays, returns to inventory. I'm not sure if inventory is your hand or your draw pile. It's interesting they killed the scavenger instead of the gold panner. It's not what I would have done. I've got my colossal aurochs in here. They're deadly, but you can see they're quite expensive, so I'll put an orphan gang and just start doing some damage, because I gotta try and take this guy out fast. Keeps killing the scavengers and they keep going back to my hand. I'm happy with that. These goat outriders, they're great. They intercept, they retaliate, they have 2 life, and half the time when they take damage they actually dodge it and don't take any, so I'll throw that out right away. And now hopefully, see, like there, he dodged, sent it back at him, didn't take any damage, so that guy's attack did nothing other than hurt himself. Herd of boars, just a little bit tougher guy that attacks, and when it dies I get a resource, so nice to get out there early. Yeah, he just kept throwing attacks in, couldn't kill my outriders. So I got a new coin there. The 50% of the time it'll throw down one of those Indazu flowers that just will produce energy once a turn. Alright, so I'm going to spend one of my energy to heal the Outrider just because they're too good to not do that. So he copied my scavengers. I wasn't paying attention. He had a forgery out there. You'll see that when I play them. Play Metris in the next match. Alright, he got his barrel bomb out. So that's likely going to kill a lot of my creatures. But I'll have this feast waiting to just bring, hopefully, some good ones back. Alright, let's... bringing in money, because he'll probably kill my gold planners when that bomb goes off, and I want to get this Auroch out before that happens. Also throw another herd goats out. All the health I can get out there to just try and absorb that barrel bomb is going to be important. So you can see these guys play very differently than the Indazu I played last week, or last video. And well, I'm going to actually kill him this turn. They play differently than the Vespitals that are just churning through cards. And you'll see in the next match, or if you watched what my opponent was doing there, they play very differently than Metris. So, alright, let's go. Oh, Journeyman match. Oh shoot, I forgot to change factions. Metris is my probably least advanced deck, so hopefully I win this one. Alright, quick look at my cards. Forgery, that'll copy whatever the first, the next card he buys is. Coup de Grace is one of my kind of end game cards in this deck. It does 2 damage to the opposing hero for every card I control. So I want to get a bunch of cards out here and then Coup de Grace and deal 10 to 20 damage in one shot. Frame intercepts attacks of the opponent. So it'll intercept 5 attacks, it redirects them back, and you can see it's got that marker in the top left of the card there showing it's got 5 uses left. Once it's done, it disappears. And then Misdirect is basically a cheaper, weaker version of Frame. So I think, I don't know what he's going to do on his first turn, but I'm going to throw a Forgery down. So, Whispering Barbs. Okay, so it's a attack card that builds up over time. I'll just leave it in my hand for a while. It will slow me down a bit, because I'm only going to be... actually, I think you only draw 3 cards anyway, so as long as I don't have other cards sitting in my hand, it probably won't even slow me down, if I'm right about that. Alright. I've got some defense out there. He could use his Whispering Barbs to kill my Informant if I put it out, so I'm going to take the Frame first. Now I've got 7 total defense. Alright, so he did something I couldn't unblock. I'll just mention there's this log here. It's not very good because it doesn't, unless you know the cards pretty well, it doesn't tell you, it tells you what happened but not exactly how the card did it. So he played Whispering Barbs to hit me. He generated a magic. He played Dinar, which is his coin, generated a couple gold, purchased card, played more dinar, ended his turn, you know, so it's got a extensive battle log and that everything that happens gets listed on there, but I wish you could highlight, you know, over this and have the card pop up on the screen, you know, highlight over scroll of petals and see how it generated mana, that kind of thing. Maybe they'll update that. I doubt it though, because I bet not a lot of people really look at that. Alright, let's throw out the Brute and start doing some damage, actually. So he's one of these cards that Metris has that has a 50% chance of being destroyed upon death, otherwise it'll get shuffled back into my draw pile. So I got an upgraded card here that has a 20% chance of getting an extra coin when I use it. It's not game breaking, but it's better than a regular coin. Alright, still got my Whispering Barbs growing in strength. Yeah, he's got this Whispering Barbs is what he keeps hitting me with that ignores Intercept. Maybe these aren't going to be that useful, but if they're not and they just sit out there, the nice thing is my coup de grace will get stronger. A lot of the time what will happen is you'll put out cards with Metris, and by the time I get the money to hit him with coup de grace, some of them, their like timers have ticked down, or all their use is gone and they've been discarded. So it sometimes takes a while to get a bunch of cards out there that I'm going to hit him with that. Alright, so he doesn't have Whispering Barbs anymore. He does have a lot of energy that he could blow it all on killing my Brute if I put it out there. I'm still going to do it because I don't want him to have a lot of energy. And he didn't use it, so now I got another Brute out there, and he's going to have to think hard about letting them live. Deceit, draw 2 cards from foe. I've upgraded this enough that it doesn't cost anything, so most of the time, especially early in the game, it's just giving you dinar, but still, that's 2 free dinar. Cantillation. So I'll be able to use this Cantillation to power up my Whispering Barbs, but I don't know how long I want to hold that in my hand. Because I want to get my money up to get my coup de grace, so I'm just going to use it right away. And actually, I think my Whispering Barbs are just going to kill him this turn. So that's Metris. Oh, and I didn't mention this, every once in a while, when you go up enough levels with a faction, you'll automatically either gain a card, or if you've already got that card, it'll upgrade it. So I had this stratagem, take an extra turn, max 2 consecutive turns, and destroy after use. So it's a great card late in the game when you've got a bunch of cards in front of you, and you know, if you're generating 5 coins a turn, it's basically going to give you a free turn. Alright, and I got silver for going up level, so that's Metris. Those are the 2 factions I hadn't talked about last time. I'll maybe open a couple packs here before I turn off the video. I've played a little bit since the last time, so I've got a lot of cards upgraded. See, Gold Panner's fully upgraded. Keep working on Embargo a little bit here. I mean, most of the common cards that I actually use in my decks at this point are fully upgraded. Some of them, like Militia, that I occasionally will put in a deck, is getting close. This is the last one, I'll end the video. So, anyway, that is War of Omens. And I suggest you check it out. It's free to play. I've never spent a coin on it, or real world money, and I've got all the common cards, quite a few uncommon, several scarce, several rare. I haven't unlocked any of the extra characters, so I only have the first one for each faction. I did have a chance at one. They came up in a pack, and see, if you look at here, it tells you at the bottom what heroes are available in each of the different rarities, along with what coins are available in each of the different rarities. So one pack I opened at one point had the option of a new hero. I chose one of the other cards that was available, so you will just open them over time. Anyway, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me. And subscribe. And I'm going to keep making some more videos. I've just bought Warsaw, which just came out on Steam, I think. It might have been in early access prior, I don't know. It has some features similar to Darkest Dungeon, which is one of my favorite games. I might do a let's play of Darkest Dungeon at some point. So I'll have some Warsaw videos. I think I just downloaded it yesterday. I'll probably do kind of a first impressions video, and then maybe a little bit of a playthrough or a review after I've played a bit. Maybe I'll just record the playthrough and let you guys see it. So, alright, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.